What's up, champions fam? It's Zeke 4 back in a brand new WWE Champions video. I'm not going to hold y'all for long, but we got a brand new NXT contest getting ready to begin. And with that, we got a bunch of rewards on the line. We got a killer prize wall that's going to be available. We're even getting a free bag that's going to offer up 5 of the champions that are needed at 1 star. And you can't really walk away from that, especially if you are a brand new player or free-to-play player who needs some new projects to work on and build later on down the road. But let's just go ahead and just cover a few things here. When it comes to the NXT contest, there are a grand total of 7 champions under the NXT link. And as you can tell, the tag link says all moves start with 1 more MP. And these are all the champions. You got Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Aleister Black, Ricochet, Velveteen Dream, and then you have Tyler Breeze, Prince Pretty. Now, you can mark off Dean Ambrose as well as Prince Pretty, but the rest are going to be available. So you have Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Black, Ricochet, and Dream that are all going to be having their own individual tours for this contest. Plus, there will be another additional champion that will be included for this, and none other than Triple H, the Authority, Reality Era Striker, the Godfather of NXT. So there you go. You got 6 tours. And for the tag team requirements, you're going to have to use a champion that does have the NXT link. So with that being said, even though Tyler Breeze and Ambrose do not get tours, you will still be able to use them for the NXT link as tag team partners. So that is something to consider when you move forward. Now, there are some solid resources here. There's going to be a legendary NXT strap here. There's going to be a gold coin that can go towards your purchases off the prize wall. You're also going to have from that prize wall an opportunity to pick up a guaranteed 4-star Ricochet one and only modern era acrobat. You're going to have an opportunity to pick up a new gen powerhouse Vader the Mastodon, as well as a new gen technician Doink the Clown Prankster. All 3 will be available at 4-star bronze, full 4-star bronze. So that is something else to consider here when you're moving into this contest. There are going to be some pretty top-notch resources depending on who you are, what style of play you do, and where your roster is at the moment. But something key to understand here is that, look, like anything in this world, there's going to be people who love something. There's going to be people that complain about something. You can never please everybody. That's just a harsh reality. Now, here's something that's just needs to be put right there. Okay? These NXT guys are easy to pull. You can get them out of free bags. You can get them from league pulls. You can get them from briefcase pulls. You can get them from mega superstar loot pulls. So, pulling a NXT champion is easier than pulling Hollywood Hogan, Immortal Hogan, okay, root of all evil, Aleister Black, okay, The Fiend. You're going to pull NXT guys easier and more often than you will those top tier champions that define your roster. So that is something that everyone needs to take with a grain of salt when thinking about this. We literally had an MLC last year dedicated to Aleister Black, Ricochet, and Velveteen Dream. You had a chance to get all 3 of them, not only absolutely free, but then you got a chance to get them to 3-star bronze and also 3-star gold and get them close enough to take up the 4-star. So that's one thing to think about. Then you got the shard system, so you were able to fuse up Seth NXT Acrobat to 2-star gold. You also had the shard system, so you could fuse up Roman Reigns to 3-star silver. I'm not too sure about the Ambrose, but the point is that they have given multiple ways to get these guys up beforehand when it comes to this contest. And a lot of you might be sitting on a boatload of shards when it comes to these champions. All in all, what it's going to come down to is whether or not you are going to be able to do the tours. And that literally falls on, where you have these guys ranked in your roster. Point blank period. You can see all my guys here. The highest ranked guy I got is Seth NXT. okay, at 6K 3-star gold. And that's because of a fuse, okay? Then the same thing, I got some fuses for Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream, but they're also not fully maxed out, level-wise or move-wise. So when it comes to this contest and the tours, granted, I can use any of these NXT guys in different combinations of ways when it comes to tag matches and what have you. And the same goes with Triple H. Authority, I can use him. He needs one of the NXT guys to be his partner. So I can easily do a couple different combinations here with running black. I can easily put him with Tyler Breeze or Alistair or Roman Reigns. If I want the purple, I can go with Velveteen Dream or even Ricochet. If I want the green, I can put him with Seth NXT, Ambrose, or Aleister Black. There's a multitude of ways to work these guys so you can get the advantage. But it also comes down to, are you willing to pump your resources? Stop what you're doing in the midst of April 2020 Spring in the Ring MLC to invest in these guys so you can do what you have to do to hit these milestones. I am telling people right here and now, you can't please everybody, okay? This is literally me taking myself out of the equation. This is hands down a contest that is, for everyone, but it's really catering to the free-to-play players. It really is. But it's also a thing of, do you really feel like pumping all those training posters, those coins and tokens, your TPCT, into these NXT guys for a couple day contest? And that's going to be up to you to decide. Me personally, I'm cool. I've already been blessed with the champions that they're offering at 4-star on the prize wall. I already got Ricochet at 4-star gold. I already got Vader at 4-star gold. I already got Doink at 4-star gold. And even though the full 4-star fuse up would be nice, it's not worth me going backwards with my resources. It's not worth me burning through health packs to get through nodes. It's not worth me spending my in-game cash to get through. I can easily sit this out and I will be content. But for those of you who do have these champions up, for those of you who capitalized on that NXT MLC last year and were able to get Black, Dream, and Ricochet up to 4-star bronze or higher and to clear those tours, go for it. If you're able to get that coin from the milestone rewards, go for it. You know what? I want y'all to win. I want you to capitalize. If you got a 4-star Triple H Authority, put in that work. If you got a 4-star NXT Seth, put in that work. I am not against it. All I'm saying is you want to work with the grain. You don't want to go against the grain in this type of situation because it will do more damage than help you benefit when it's all said and done. And I want y'all to win. So that's pretty much the video, y'all. Like, this is a solid contest that everyone can do, free to play or pay to play, because of how many ways you have been offered these champions outside of Tyler Breeze. Outside of Tyler Breeze, you can pretty much get all these guys from one type of resource to another, from bags to pulls that are free to loot coin pulls to IGC pulls. You're going to run into these guys one way or the other. There's no way around that. But I will suggest this and I will state this. I really was looking forward to seeing a possible update because let's be realistic. Allow me to break things down to you. Triple H is the godfather of NXT. That's his brainchild. That's his baby. So I don't understand why, even though he's a reality era champion, and even though he is a part of the McMahon Helmsley regime, I don't get why they wouldn't give Triple H, another solid free-to-play champion that everyone's given, the NXT link. By now, it literally genuinely would make sense. It kind of seems out of place for Authority Triple H not to have the NXT link. Especially after last year's Survivor Series with Raw versus SmackDown versus NXT, I don't get why he doesn't have that link. And another thing to consider is this. This is like one of the smallest link categories in the entire game. There's no way around it. We don't even have a female on here. So I was actually taken back that the huggable one, Bayley, not the heel short-haired version of Bayley, doesn't have an NXT link. And on top of that, I'm surprised that Finn Balor does not have an NXT link. Balor Club, since he's now back on NXT, I'm actually kind of taken back at that. I really am. There's a lot of champions that are in the game that should have it. Kevin Owens, they could have given this to Tech KO. Tech Kevin Owens should have NXT. Sami Zayn, the underdog, should have NXT. Kairi Sane should have had NXT. Asuka should have had NXT. Drew McIntyre should have had NXT. So many characters, even Nia Jax was in NXT. Charlotte Flair. The NXT category, when it comes to tag links, needs to be expanded. It really does, because this is embarrassing. Like 7 champions, it's solid. I'm not taking nothing away from that. And I'm still baffled at the fact that even though Tyler Breeze is a part of it, why isn't Fandango also a member of NXT? There's a lot of champions that are in this game that were a part of NXT, and I am still surprised that it's still one of the smallest link categories in the entire game. But that's pretty much it, y'all. Just wanted to just talk about like who's required, the different type of resources you can get. You can get like mad TP from this, coins. You're going to get an opportunity at some straps. There's no way around this. This is a solid contest. It just comes down to where your superstars are, your NXT superstars are, and if you're willing to bite the bullet to invest the proper resources. Always RESPECT, your TPCT training posters, coins, and tokens. But if you really want to go in on this, especially if you're free to play, and you got these champions up at 4-star or whatever, and you plan on utilizing these people because you're not spending a dime on champions, go for that NXT strap. Go all in to get that strap. Go in to get, a brand new champion, a turn 1 farmer and beast mode feud machine and Ricochet, or getting a monster in Doink the Clown or Vader. There's a lot of opportunity here. But I'm actually still curious too, since this is going to be a couple day contest. Are we going to see Gargano, Johnny Gargano enter the game? Is he going to be on a special banner here? Is he going to have his own little victory tour? Who knows? Who knows? But I'm excited because at the end of the day, all I'm asking is, where is Ciampa? Will Gargano and Ciampa join NXT? Because that is where they are at. That's where they said they want to stay at. So y'all let me know. But all in all, y'all, that's the video. Bad times don't last. Champions do. Mad love always. Let me know your thoughts about this contest. Are you going to go all in? Are you going to skip? Because it's not hard to skip. If you can't do it, you just can't do it. It's not the end of the world. Just move on to the next one. But mad love always. Peace.